Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest.
Hi!
What's your name?
Marilyn.
Okay, so today we're gonna be doing a very glam look on Marilyn, and if you want to see how this turns out, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start with this micellar water by Simple, and I'm gonna use this little cut around, and I'm gonna pretty much get anything that's on her pores. We're starting with a clean face, so I just wanna be extra clean, and I'm gonna start this all over her face, just to get any kind of impurity, any dirt that's sticking in there. I just want to take that off, so we really have a nice clean face. So we have a nice clean face before we start piling it on with like a ton of makeup. So after that has dried, I'm gonna put some rose facial spray.
My opinion is really good. It's
like
so
it?
good. I love
I
it.
really love this product. I've gone through like 2 bottles. Shout out to my girl Megan for getting me on it. I fucking love this. Marilyn is oily, so pretty much why you get oil when you have makeup on is because your skin needs hydration. So I'm gonna put some moisturizer on her face just to hydrate the skin before we put makeup on it. So anything that you put on your face like moisturizer, you want to drag it down to your neck. You want to try for your moisturizer to have some sort of SPF. So once you put the moisturizer on, you want to let that kind of sink into the skin before we start priming her face with actual primer. This very pink concealer here to kind of cancel her under eye dark circles. And I'm gonna put a little bit of essence oil on it just so it's much creamier and not as harsh on her skin. And we're gonna let that kind of sink into the product before we actually put it on her face. And I'm gonna just place that under her under eyes. This should be very creamy, right? Mm-hmm. Just because it was the essence oil on it from Tarte. I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys, so if you are interested in anything, you can look it up yourself, and if you're interested in that, you could. So right now this is just priming her under eyes for concealer and foundation. Very nice, it looks very dewy, very hydrating. And today we're going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Looks a little bit like that. And I'm going to be placing a little bit of that on each of her eyes, just to kind of set the play for some eyeshadow. You don't need a lot because this product goes a long way, so you don't need much. And you really want to prime your eyeshadow just because you want to have some kind of base before you put some eyeshadow. You don't want any creasing or anything like that. And today we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette. And we're also going to be using this very dusty Morphe, the 35W palette. Now if you're looking for something that's very universal, maybe a palette that you want to take with you when you travel, something that kind of has it all, this is the palette that you have to go for. Pretty much has every neutral eyeshadow, shimmers, smoky eyes. It pretty much has every eyeshadow you would want to have with you when you're traveling, or just something essential you want to have on your vanity. You should definitely go and purchase the 35W by Morphe. Okay, so we're gonna start with these 2 very light colors just to start as, you know, setting the base for the shadows. Top the excess off, and I'm gonna be going with Victoria's Secret blending brush. Now the first eyeshadow that you put on the eyelids to start doing your look, you want it to be something very light to start with, just because you want a clean canvas for your eyeshadows, especially if you're doing something dark or something very pigmented like a red or a burgundy.
I love burgundy, that's my favorite color, honestly.
Your eyelids are looking very pale, but that's just because you really want to start with something like this, just so those colors can pop out. You want them to be as pigmented as they can be. Now going into the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette, it looks something like this, Ancient Gorge. They're so beautiful. Now they are out of stock right now, but you can go in the Morphe site and check out the restock date on these. Very limited edition palettes. If you want to get your hands on it, get on that. I'm going to go in with the 3rd color from the top, Silk Cream, and then the 4th color from the top, MFEO. This is pretty much the base of this eyeshadow look. Very natural, just something that you can work with. And you want to take that in with a blending brush, and this is going to act as our transition shades for the more stronger eyeshadows we're gonna go with. And you want to place that kind of on the outer corner of the eye and work your way in, just because you don't want to pack on product over here. You don't want to kind of concentrate all that product in your inner corner. I'm gonna just blend that over here in circular motions and bring that to the center and keep doing that. gonna go in now with an E40 by Sigma, and I'm gonna be using the shade Hunt on her crease. You wanna tap the excess off and start working your way into her crease. Start the outer corner, kind of pack that on there, and work your way to the center with whatever product is left from. Now I'm gonna go in with the shades Jock and Hunt once again, and take a little bit of each and tap that excess off, and then I'm gonna work that mainly into her outer corner and kind of leave it there. Just gonna pack it on like that. Now we're gonna be going into more of a darker, warmer tones. Like that in the outer corner. And don't worry if it gets messy because we can clean that up later. Try not to get messy. I'm gonna go with this Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm gonna try to blend her crease as much as possible, just so these colors merge together. I'm gonna go with this pointed blending brush by Kala, and I'm going to be packing it on with some. I'm gonna go in again with Jocks and really pack that on in her crease. We're gonna be focusing on the outer portion and the middle portion of her crease. Really darken that up. And you want to kind of do like a V shape, so start here, here, and here. So it's kind of like a V. Now we're gonna go again with that E40 by Sigma, and once again blend those colors together. And now for the lid, I'm gonna be taking Pineapple and putting that on a flat eyeshadow brush, and mainly focusing that all over her lid. And remember, if you want more of an iridescent look, more of a sheen, you can go in and spray some Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray to your eyeshadow, and it will make it more vibrant than it already should be. And I'm going back with an e.l.f. blending brush with Hunt and Jocks, and I'm going to go in again with the same colors and start blending those again, just to kind of clean up that shimmer. I'm going to take Crimsicle again on a blending brush and focusing that all over her crease. Make sure you blend all of those colors out, and this is a good shade to kind of merge all those colors again together and give it a little more of a yellow hue to the color. Now for when you're doing your eyebrows, you kind of just want to brush them up and then down. She does have a very nice shape to her eyebrows, so you guys probably could do much more than this. Brush them down. One of my favorite products for eyebrows is the Essence Eyebrow Designer Brush, and I live for this. I go through like 4 of them every year, and they're on the budget, so I'll link them down below for you guys. And I'm gonna start by the bottom of the eyebrow. Kind of doing like a line like this and up. Now with an E15 flat definer brush by Sigma, I'm gonna be defining her brows and just cleaning them up a little. Now after you put the concealer down, you want to just kind of take a flat eyeshadow brush or any kind of flat brush and kind of blend that into the skin. Same thing with the bottom. See how nice this brush is? It's like you have a beauty blender, but it's not a beauty blender. Now a little tip, when you're putting on your foundation, you want to make sure you drag it all the way down to your neck, just because you don't want to have a difference of color. You don't want your neck to be one color and your face to be one color. You're not trying to look like you have a mask on, so mask on. Now we just put some concealer on her, and we use the Pro Conceal by LA Girl. This is a HD high definition concealer, and we're going to be using the shade Light Ivory from Marilyn today. Now this is a damped beauty blender by Real Techniques, and I'm going to just spray some MariaDls.MUA rose water facial spray on it just to give it a little more of a dewy effect on it. And I'm going to be moving it around first with this You Can Be rose gold brush, just the bridge of the nose, over here on the forehead, the cupid's bow, and her chin. Now I'm going to be going with the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder, and I'm going to go with a small beauty blender, and I'm going to be setting her whole face. Now that the setting powder is on, you want to kind of let it sit there for a minute or two, just so the powder really locks the concealer in. Now I'm removing the setting powder with this Luxie Tempered Highlighter brush. It's good for obviously highlighting, but it's very good just to kind of dust off baking powder. That has been set, we're going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Kit in the shade Light Medium. It's in the shade Banana and Vanilla from the Contour Kit. Just kind of packing that. face. I'm gonna do the final touches of the bronzing off camera, and we'll be right back. Subtle blush, nothing major. Smile for me. Now we're gonna be applying some highlight, and I'm gonna be taking the new Unicorn highlighting brush. I'm gonna go in with the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette, and I'm gonna be going in with this golden shade. Gonna mainly focus that glow a little bit here and slightly put it over here. Slightly. Mainly focuses right here. Kind of drag it up here just a bit. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in on this video. If you'd like to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna link down below Marilyn's channel so you can go check her out. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned.